Howdy folks, so it is the 2nd of December. If you've not yet seen my other video, go back on the channel, have a look at that because I'm explaining everything that I'm doing. However, my name is Glyn. I am from Quest Threads Resell and I am really driving the adventure, or really driving the quest this year of becoming a full-time reseller. I've picked up loads and loads of stuff today, really good prices. There was a charity shop close to us that was actually having a bit of a £2 on everything sale, which is really good. Also built up a bit of networking with them as well. They were actually asking if I was a reseller. I said I'm not really at the minute, but I'm really looking at getting into it, and they were desperate for one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we have found our first network charity shop that is going to hopefully really pay some dividends in terms of stock that I can collect from them. Literally just down the road, so it doesn't take too long to get down there, and I'm planning on going down there every single week just to see what they get. But this is the 2nd of December. I've done a bit of a show around tour of my little reselling room at the minute. It is very tiny. It is such a struggle in here. I have had some massive sales today, though. I was really not expecting it. I've made about 70 quid today, which I'm really pleased of. I've sold 3 items of clothing and a PC CPU, which I'm really chuffed about because I literally found that just hanging about in one of my drawers and thought I'd just put it on. And I got literally an instant sale. It's sold within 20 minutes. I was well chuffed with that. It has literally just been sitting. But I'm gonna set you up now, and then we're gonna just go through the bits of clothing that I've got. I've got 11 items, 2 from one shop, 9 from the other. So we're gonna go through it and see what I expect to get from them as well. All right then, so that's pretty much the only bit of space I've got here to actually set you guys up. So we're going to start off with the 2 items from, I believe this was Hospice Care, a little bit more expensive than the £2. However, I think, and I'm hoping I've really found some gems here. Now, this first one is the Ralph Lauren X line. So this is like the golfing line and everything. The tag is pretty battered up. There is a bit of wear on the clothing, on the kind of marks and everything on the arm and on the back. However, I know this brand sells for a lot of money. This cost me 3 quid. I'm happy to risk 3 quid for what I know could potentially be 20 to 25 pound. That's kind of what price I'm going to set it up as. The jacket itself, I've had a good look around it. There's a bit of kind of dangly bit of kind of thread and everything here and there, but nothing kind of too bad. The zip works perfectly. The jacket itself is really good. Just a little bit of wear on the lettering. I'm going to put that out for 20 quid, accept any offers that come in 15 quid and above. But I think that one for 3 quid, not a bad shout. That's the first one from Hospice Care. The second and last one from Hospice Care. Now, I took, again, a bit of a risk on this one. Hadn't heard this brand before, but this is such a nice jacket. Extra large as well, which is a perfect size. This is a men's Maine New England jacket, and this is in absolute prime condition. It is stunning little jacket. This cost me 7 quid. So in total for that and the Ralph Lauren X one there, it cost me 10 quid in total. I'm hoping to get kind of 20 to 25 on this one. I think that's a real safe kind of bet. The coat itself, the jacket itself, everything is looking really good on it. It looks like it's been barely worn. Like, it is so pristine, this thing. I'm really hoping to get kind of 20 to 25 for this one. Be very chuffed getting that. I think it was worth the bet, or worth the risk at 7 quid. So, moving on to the other charity shop now. Now, I'm not going to say where this charity shop is because I think it is a very nice, well-hidden charity shop. So I'm going to keep that for me. However, I'm hopefully going to be going in there even more. Now, bear in mind, every item from now was £2. They were having a big clear-out sale. They said that they're struggling to really shift stock, especially men's clothing. They say they have so much men's clothing that they were, like I said right at the intro, they were actually asking if I was a reseller, and they were very disappointed when I said I wasn't. But I said I'm kind of getting into it. Still got a full-time job and everything at the minute, but I'm looking at getting into it, so I will come in and visit them a little bit more. But they are really desperate for someone to just get in and just get all the men's kind of clothing stock and just really sell through it. So I've picked up 9 items from these guys. They are literally, I haven't really even looked at them, to be honest, because for 2 quid I thought, oh, decent brands, I'll just get it and just kind of risk it. First one being Fat Face. So I know it is not as popular as it used to be. However, really nice kind of jacket, sweatshirt type thing here. Like I said, 2 quid as well. Really decent kind of quality. I'm open 10 to 15 on that one. I'm going to be quite conservative here. 10 to 15 on that one. I think it's quite doable, especially with the weather at the minute, because it's getting colder and colder. We have snow coming next week as well, apparently, which is always going to be fun. Next item is a really nice Salt Rock t-shirt. Now, I have recently sold a Salt Rock hoodie for £25, a decent big size, prime condition. Looks like it's barely been worn. Salt Rock t-shirt. People are really after this kind of brand and stuff at the minute, and this is a really decent size. I think this is a medium, so it's a really decent size, although that actually looks more like a large to me, but we'll go with that. But I think I'm genuinely hoping 10 to 15 on that one. I reckon that will definitely be a seller, and I reckon that will go pretty quick. Moving on, so this was actually advertised on their Facebook page, and I thought, again, I have not heard of this brand. However, it's a Canadian brand, and I know stuff from Canada sells very, very well. So this is English Bay Sportswear Canada. Again, it is a really, really nice, pristine kind of jacket, sweatshirt type thing. Quarter zip, or full zip even, that I know a lot of people are after as well. Really nice design of the kind of moose. I think there's a moose or deer on the front. I'm really hoping to get some decent money out of this one. Again, it's definitely going to pay more than £2. Really nice condition. That is a lovely, lovely jumper. So much so, this was actually the jumper they were advertising on their Facebook page to advertise their £2 charity shop clearance. So just goes to show how nice that one is, and how little people go in there for the men's clothing, which I think is going to be a really good thing for me. Moving on, so I think it's the only shirt I actually picked up. There's a polo, Ralph Lauren. You've got to pick up the Ralph Lauren, the blue labels when you can, especially for £2. Not my type of thing, this, at all, but it is that kind of dinner cloth kind of pattern. I am sure this is going to go for at least a tenner. I reckon it's a decent size as well, 17.5 neck, which is a really, really good size for shirt there. A lot of people going back to work and everything now. A lot of people are going to be after kind of shirts and workwear and things like that. I'm really trying to keep an eye out for the Carhartt and Dickies kind of work stuff, but I know Ralph Lauren kind of shirts and everything for work always really sell really well. So again, £2, it is worth the risk on that one. A couple more jumpers, and then we got actually two really big items at the end, so which I'm really, really happy about. So firstly, we have another jacket, fat face jacket. This is a really heavy, thick jacket, this one as well. Again, lovely, lovely little jacket, this one. This one is a 2XL, so it's a big boy size. So I think, again, anything large is kind of as small as I want to get in terms of jackets, really. Extra large, 2XL, perfect kind of sizes. It just gives people a bit of room. Again, it looks pristine, this thing. It doesn't look like it's been barely worn. It's got the Scottish flag on the front, which I'm sure will appeal to some people as well. But again, £2. I'm laughing at this point. I think so far we are onto an absolute blinder, and I think we are going to be doing very, very well. Couple more items before I get to the couple that I really, really think are really good. This one I took a bit of a risk on. This was a Chaps Ralph Lauren. I'm not sure about this one. Polo shirts I know don't do amazingly well, but I'm just hoping it's a named brand from Ralph Lauren. It looks like an American kind of thing as well. So again, I'm sure with the size this being a medium for a polo shirt, again, that looks massive for a medium. Might be a medium American. Take that. Take what you will from that. But I think that one there, again, will sell very, very well. Definitely sell for more than £2. Really looking forward to pushing these up and just really seeing how well these do. So, got three more items. The first one being an animal jacket. Now, this is a lovely jacket. I was actually half tempted to keep this myself, but it is a little bit small for me. So, this being a medium, I actually didn't see the size, although I still would have picked this up anyway. Being animal, I know animal is selling really well at the minute. Again, really nice, pristine, black coat, £2 for that. There's no damage, there's no tears, there's no rips, there's no threads, there's nothing. It's such a lovely, lovely coat that I'm easily thinking 20 to 25 for that one. I think that's going to be a quick seller, that one as well. So I'm looking forward to putting that one up, seeing how well that one does. Because again, recently sold some animal stuff. It went within a week. It was so fast, it just gone like that. It was insane. Now, two big items, and the charity shop ladies were very happy I took these. Now, I didn't even see what brands these were. I saw them and I thought, for £2 it is worth just going and getting these. These are going to be quite difficult to show because they are quite long, but these are big, thick, heavy men's kind of trench coats, long coat type thing. Really, really nice, made in England. No actual brand on this one. It's a large size, which is pretty decent. Unfortunately, there is no other tags other than the made in England one, so that's what I'm going to list it as. But I think that should be selling for a decent price. I know people are really, really after this kind of style of coat and everything. It's a very fashionable kind of item. I think that one will sell very, very well. I'm actually going to list this for about 30 to 35. I think that's kind of a safe bet. That should do very, very well, I think, for me. And the last item today, pretty much the same, just different colour, but it's exactly the same kind of, that men's kind of long coat. I think it's going to do really well, especially with the cold weather and everything coming this next week. This is also a wool cashmere blend, which is amazing. Really, really good. Again, there's no branding or anything on here. There's not even a size on here, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. However, just knowing it is a wool cashmere blend is really, really good. Again, looking over the whole thing, it looks absolutely stunning. I have just found a brand, I believe that's the brand, the Buttonhole. Let me know. But I think that's the brand. That's what I'm going to list it as. But again, really, really top quality. Really, really nice trench coat. Apparently, the ladies in the charity shop have really struggled in moving these. The price on this originally was £20, which, to be fair, if you're looking for a decent coat, I think £20 is a very small ask for something like that as well. So they're really, really happy with that. Really, really happy with those pickups. Again, going to go to that charity shop more often, because I didn't even know it existed until 2 days ago, which is, it was so well hidden that Wifey actually found it. So thank you to Wifey for that one. Thank you very much for watching though, folks. I hope you're enjoying this journey. Again, I'm going to be putting out loads and loads of videos over YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the rest of it. Again, please come on over to my shops onto Vinted and eBay as well. Have a look at what I've got. I've got not only clothing, I've got games, I've got video games, I've got PC parts, I've got books as well. I've got a whole load of books that I recently just started putting up as well. Really, really enjoying the resale. Really enjoying to see where this goes. Please join me on the journey. Let me know anything that you want to see from the videos, anything that you want to know. Going to be doing some reviews of different wholesalers like Fleek and stuff in the near future as well, because I've got a couple of boxes coming from them. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, all that lovely fan. Do be tastic stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.